Howdy. So it's really almost the end of the day, but we're just getting started finally on our project. So a big pile of pallets in the woods here. We wanted to get a couple things done for deer season, which is 2 months away. But we wanted to put things together now so the wildlife has a chance to acclimate to it. So first things first is we were thinking about building a deer blind up here. We built a couple before, but nothing as substantial as this. So we had to cut a trail in this morning, and I have some video of the ATV going, and you can see this wagon flip over twice in the video before we kind of figured that all out. Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, we have the trail cut in now so we can drive back and forth. It's not a great trail. Some people wouldn't even call it a trail, but it's there. And we have 8 pallets over here. And then we have 4 pallets, well, 2 down here, 2 in the back of the wagon still, that are exactly the same size. And those pallets are for the roof. The other pallets are for the walls. We have 4 uprights of varying shapes and sizes. A couple of pressure treated 4x4s that are pretty old. A couple of landscape ties. The whole point of this is for it to be cheap. And, yeah, basically the pallets are all free. If you drive around your town, you can probably find pallets on the side of the road at any time. Napa is always a good source for them. They throw away quite a few. We get a lot from them. But so any industrial area, there's always pallets at the road. So we picked this location because right over here is a bit of a thicket straight ahead, and this will eventually die off and you'll be able to see pretty far over that way. And the deer tend to come up on the other side of that thicket and then either do one of two things: either keep on running up the hill or run across this layer right here. So yeah, we're looking to build right over here on this little rise next to this little hemlock tree. So it's above. So today we're only going to have time to probably build the lower walls and get the corner posts in, and then next week we will finish up and get the roof on. And the roof's going to be, like I said, pallets, and then we'll take a heavy duty tarp and tie it down, and should work out. We'll find out if during deer season it works. But this also allows us to see, it's not so obvious in this picture, but the hill drops off probably about 50 to 75 feet from this point, over about a 200-foot area. You know, if you walk 200 feet ahead, you'd be 75 feet down. So it should give us good coverage of the stump straight ahead. It's kind of just in the vegetation. It's kind of hard to see. But that stump is one of the places where I sit, and where I put people to sit who I want to have a good chance of seeing deer, especially first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks, this is a good location. Last 2 weeks, all bets are off. So let's get started. Okay, so about half an hour later, we have our walls built and our posts up. And if they don't look like they're entirely level, it's probably because they're not, and it's not really that important that they are. We're going to fill in between them with some 2x4s that will screw to the pallets to keep them somewhat rigid, and then we'll build the roof next weekend, probably. I don't think I have anything going on, but I don't know. So, like I said, let's go around here and show you what the view is from inside. So there's a little bit of a high spot right in the middle of this. And I'm not sure, like I said, how well it looks in the camera, but I can kind of see the drop off about 50 feet below that. Deer run up right through there all the time. This is one of our best areas. And then we'll be able to see off this way, and when the vegetation is down, you'll be able to see quite a ways, probably 100 feet, 200 feet off that direction. Um, so, and they run the plateaus up here. There's a whole bunch of these where it rises quickly and then flattens out and only rises a little bit. And this is one of the plateaus. So, going up this way, where it's really light in the back of that picture, is a neighboring farmer's field. A lot of times they run into and out of that field. We have a bucket at a big oak tree on our property, probably about 150 feet that way. That gives you good coverage on that. But we're thinking about trying to improve things a bit for hunting season, and we could put like one of those little propane little buddies in here, stay a little warmer than normal. So, yeah. Beautiful view, even this time of the year. So we'll finish up next week. And sorry there hasn't been a lot of videos. Been real busy, and the stuff we've been doing down here has been pretty boring. Not really worth a video. Built some shelving in a shed. Had to redo the plumbing line in the my father-in-law's the main water line in my father-in-law's trailer. We're redoing his bathroom, and a lot of stuff just getting ready for winter. So we'll be converting the tractors over pretty soon, next month, putting the blades on them and getting those ready. We didn't do it last year because the 2 years beforehand we didn't have much of a winter, and last year we had a heck of a winter. So we need to get ready for this year. Oh, we're also going to build a sugar shack out of pallets. That will be a better construction. We'll square everything up. That's going to be more permanent, but it's still going to have, we're going to leave the slats mostly open so that when we're boiling, the steam can get out. And we're going to build the roof for that, not out of pallets. That'll be out of probably steel. But the walls and the floor will all be pallets. So that'll be something we do this fall. So stay tuned. And thanks for bearing with me, as we haven't had a lot of content lately. So, until next time. Thanks for watching.